We've seen all of America at this point. We've seen San Andreas, we've seen Los Angeles, which was Los Santos, we've seen New York, which was Liberty City, we've seen Miami, which was clearly Vice City, and we've even seen Texas, I think. I'm guessing that's what Sandy Shores was supposed to be. If not, then you've probably guessed it, no, I'm not American, so please spare me. But clearly they've milked the poor country dry. There's only so much you can do, so it's time for a change of scenery, a new country. One that has a different culture but not too different that it doesn't even feel like the same game anymore. I'm talking about England, London to be exact. And I know some of you are probably thinking, but this has already been done in GTA 3. But guess what, love? I like to pretend that game never happened.
I've heard you're a bit tasty. No messing around or you get a slap.
Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
And I'd advise you all to do the same. I honestly don't know why this hasn't been done already. If you didn't know, the founders of Rockstar Games are English. So, okay. But just imagine the possibilities. It will be set in the modern day and explore all the sketchy parts and activity in London, which is not very off from the whole GTA vibe. UK Drill Insider does a very good example of this, so I advise you to go check this out after this vid. The link will be in the bio. They could do something similar to Top Boy. It's a series on Netflix if you haven't watched it. That would actually be mad. I already know this is going to be a controversial one, but I'm just going to say it anyways. We want one main character. Having 3 interchangeable main protagonists was a rare and thrilling experience, but made it harder to deeply connect with each of the characters. Well, at least for me. Like, I feel like I can just sum up the main 3 characters in just a couple of words. Michael is the rich white dude with family issues, Franklin is a generic busboy, a very valuable goon, and Trevor is a freak. Fight me.
I know that's not normal, but in this crazy, crazy world, is normal so good? Huh?
For a game that relies so heavily on the storytelling, good character development is kind of a must. I know it can be done because look at Nico Bellic. So well rounded. I can't sum up his character in just a few words because he actually felt like a person. That actually brings us to our next want. I feel like all the main characters in the GTA franchise are between the age range of 25 to 600 years old, with the exception of Claude from GTA 3. So I want to see something new, a teenage protagonist. Now before you click off the video, please hear me out. He'd be between the age range of 17 to 19, no lower than that. Going off on GTA 6 being set in London, just imagine a naughty, headstrong boy who's either dropped out or slacking in school. He can even be the leader of his own little gang of youths. He robs corner stores, shoes, phones. But one day he tries to rob the wrong one of the big boys, a gang leader or something, and then the story goes from there. Or they could do the opposite, an absolute naive loser getting coaxed into the gang business and drug dealing for cash and rep. Now, this is where I'm going to sound like I'm contradicting myself, because I am.
Nani?
Just joking. What I'm going to say makes sense. In this case scenario, and only then, would I prefer interchangeable main protagonists. I wouldn't mind it then because the interchangeable feature would act as a storytelling device and not just a cool experience. The 2 characters would juxtapose one another by acting as each other's character foils and therefore enhancing the storytelling. Excuse the big words, but I like to keep you lot guessing. Is she onto something? Or is she just chatting absolute shit? But if the whole teenage thing still feels like a stretch, the goal is just do a corrupt cop story. Or just a woman. It's 2020, by the way. The missions in GTA sort of act as a device to move the story along, and sometimes they feel like deja vu. But that's only because they rarely have new and engaging things for you to do. You're mostly just driving and shooting, then driving and shooting, and then blowing stuff up every now and then. And then more driving. And this team of mayhem makes GTA what it is, but switching it up and adding new types of missions would be a pleasant change. Now moving to the topic of bringing stuff back, I want more of the role-playing features to return. Bring riding the train back from GTA 3. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed taking the train in GTA 3. It was such a little detail, but it made the sandbox feel a lot bigger. Maybe they could add other transport features, such as catching a plane too. I would also love it if they brought back getting fat if you ate too much, or you could get hench by working out at the gym. These are the role-playing features I want to see in GTA 6. And on the topic of bringing stuff back, they should bring back automatically dying when you went into the water.
NANI?
I'm just joking, they shouldn't bring that back. But just deep how far GTA has come. So that's it for this video. Hopefully we are actually able to see GTA 6 come to fruition in the near future. But if you have any other ideas that I probably left out or likely did leave out, please leave it in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more animation related content.